Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, we're just going to be talking about some fragrances that I've purchased recently. I realized I made my 2024 rankings of all my fragrances, then I made a 2025 fragrances that I was going to buy video the early part of this year, and then I have left it alone. I didn't even talk about it, even though on the back end I have been purchasing. I think I've purchased every single fragrance that I said that I was looking to try in my video the early part of the year. And I wanted to give you an update, mainly because last night I went online because I was going to buy the Dossier new Aaliyah's Face fragrances, and they were sold out. They were sold out, and I was so bummed because every scent in there was something I loved. Her Better Days scent, it's titled Afresh. It has things like grapefruit, coconut, pink pepper, tonka bean, white musk. Everything about it spoke to me, and I couldn't get my hands on it. And then her secondary fragrance, I just wanted to buy, even though every note didn't speak to me as much as the Better Days did. It was saddening, but I was like, I haven't made a fragrance video in a while, and I have some bangers. Now I'm going to rate the 5 that I have in front of me. I do think I have a couple of more, but these are the 5, I guess, top of the ones that I've purchased in 2025. But this is not my top 5 in general. You guys know I love a good Baccarat Rouge. You guys know I love YSL Libre. I'm looking at my perfume roll. You know I love La Belle My Way by Giorgio Armani. He just passed this week too, but My Way is one of my favorite scents. So yes, I have other favorite scents. These are just the ones that have come into my bucket in this year. And you guys have to know, going off, I'm a florals girl. Fresh florals, white florals. I can do a warm florals as well, but florals is my scent family. I also can do a fruity, but if I had to rank florals, fresh, then fruity, then maybe like a I can't do vanilla. I can't do a straight vanilla. Unfortunately, some things just don't work with our body chemistry, and things you may love, I may hate, and things I may hate, you may love. So that's the subjectivity that comes with perfumes and what works well on our body. So if you're like, girl, that's a lot of florals. Where's the vanillas? Where's the coffee notes? Where's the amber? Where's that? There's somewhere in there. There's some in there. These are ranking again 5 to 1. My most recent purchase, I said I wanted to buy Miss Dior, so I bought Miss Dior. Now, Miss Dior again had everything in terms of the notes that I was looking for. It said that it's a fresh florals. The key notes are mandarin, jasmine, and it has a bit of amberwood at the bottom. So the top notes have a bit of apricot, peach, and mandarin, which are some of my favorites. The middle notes have wild strawberry, floral notes. So this scent, and I'm going to do a little spray test here. Everything, when I look at notes and I'm like, these are my notes, like, Talia, this is for me. And again, this ranks still pretty high. Like, they're even in my overall listings, this ranks pretty high. It just happens to be the lowest of the ones I bought for a couple of reasons. The first spray out on it is whew, it takes you there. It is intense. I love the spray out. I pick up more the strawberry, the fruitiness of it at first, and then it does dry down to a more floral to me. So I pick up, like, it bursts fruit to me, and then it kind of settles, and I like the settling. Even though the brand itself titles this as a fresh florals, it really is more fruity to me. Like, when I spray it, I get the mandarin, I get the strawberries, I get that really good off base, but I believe the fruitiness is higher up. I think it's, is it fresh florals? I say it's more fruity florals, in my opinion, with it. I think the reason I rank it lower is because, to me, it has a great opening, but at the end of the day, it has lower projection. So, meaning, when I say projection, I think the accurate term I've realized in the year of me filming content is sealage. I think the sealage, which to me, I say projection, and that's if you can smell me. Can other people smell me? I think it's low. And I think the longevity of it is also low as well, considering the price of it. I would want the longevity to be a bit higher. And I know there are people who are like, I don't need my fragrances to last all day. And now that I've found perfume oils, if there's a scent that I love, I don't necessarily need it to last all day. However, I would just love this to work on its own, as much as, like, people talk about Miss Dior, and as much as it is a staple. And what it reminds me of a little bit I put in my notes, it reminds me of Mademoiselle by Coco Chanel, like another fragrance that I own, but it also has a reminder of me to Burberry Her. And I think that's just the fruity nature of it. So to me, it compares really well to that. But I think I just expected in my buying of it, I expect it to be a bit more floral and not as fruity florals. Because I think I have enough fruity florals. I was looking for something different. And I think it just provided a little bit of the same, unfortunately. But still, it's a good scent. I think it's a good scent. Another scent that I bought in this year is Santal 33. I have the small bottle because I had to make sure it was something that I wanted. Now, it is known as a woody aromatic fragrance for women and men. So it describes itself as unisex. Overall, in the listing, it says it's woody, it's powdery, it's leathery. I think it has a lot of notes of sandalwood. It has that leather. It has violets. It has a lot of notes that I wasn't particularly. I realized late last year, I liked a good leather. I was like, oh, I didn't know I liked this leather scent. Like I was doing a fragrance testing for my birthday last year. I did a fragrance making class and I was testing a leather and cashmere scent. And I was like, hold on, wait. I didn't know I liked this. And I added it to the scent that I made because I don't think at that point I owned anything that had leather. So I bought this. A coworker of mine bought her daughter it for Christmas last year. She was like, it's expensive, but it smells divine. There is nothing I own that smells anything like this. And I do like that. I like a little change. I like it to be a little mystery. I say it's extremely woody. Extremely woody. I don't have anything that smells as woody as this. It's different. It's definitely an evening scent for me. I think it might be too harsh for me during the day. Although I know some people wear nighttime scents during the day, daytime. There is no daytime to nighttime to people. But for me, this might be a little too, whoa, what's going on for 7:30? What's going on at 9:30 a.m., honey? What's happening? I do like the projection on it. I think people know when I'm wearing Santal. It does have pretty good longevity in my mind. It better for the price, but it's extremely woody. So I think this is outside of my normal window, but I like it. I really do. I truly think it's different in a way that not everything has to be a fresh florals, although that's what I love. It doesn't have to be, but the woodiness. I pick up the amber for sure, the leather for sure, and the sandalwood. Those are the three. Now, I can't speak to the violets and the irises and all the other notes, but it's definitely the sandalwood, definitely the leather. If a woody, like I think this is perfect for fall. Perfect for fall too. We're getting in that season too where this scent, Santal 33 by Labo, don't have anything like it. And I think I would repurchase it just because I don't have anything like it. I want it for the exotic nature of it. Now, the next thing I bought. Now, I bought the Discovery Pack by Byredo. So Byredo has an offering for $60, I believe. This Discovery Pack, so you can get 6 of their signature scents. They have different 6s. This is like their most popular 6, but they have another version of the 6 too that has some different. So it comes with Blanche, Gypsy Water, Mojave Ghost, Bal d'Afrique, Rose of No Man's Land, and Bibliothèque. Now, out of this, if you watched my video earlier this year, I just knew the one I purchased, the one I have in this list, is not the one that was even on my radar at all. The fact that it came with this fragrance was nothing to me because I was like, I'm going to love Gypsy Water. I'm going to love Mojave Ghost. I'm going to love Bal d'Afrique. I'm going to love all of these more. I think even plants. I think even on my list, if I go back and watch the video, I think those were all the ones I thought I was going to love. And I love 2 of them. I only bought one because when you buy the Discovery for $60, it gives you a $60 off coupon of your purchase of a full bottle of one. So in my mind, I guess girl math, this was free. Is that how it works? If I paid $60, they gave me $60 off when I buy the full size. I think it's free. I got this for free. But yes, I was like, oh, it's going to be one of these. One of the 4. It's not going to be the 2 that I was debating between buying the full size of. And the one I bought the full size of was Bibliothèque. And it's not because it's library and French and because I've joined a book club and I love books and I am associated with books. No, it's literally the notes. The notes on this are a plum and a cinnamon. Listen to these notes and tell me how this is even me. A plum and a cinnamon. The heart note is a leather accord, and the base has a vanilla and a patchouli. And the main accords, if you look at it, is fruity, it's leather, it's powdery, it's sweet. Ain't fresh or florals in this thing. How did I fall in love? And I went back, like, I really sprayed the testers. I'm supposed to like Mojave Ghost. I know I'm supposed to like Mojave. I tried with Mojave Ghost. Now, one thing I will say, y'all didn't tell me when I made that video. I made that video. It got like 4,000 views. Y'all commented on it, but not one of you guys commented and let me know the lasting power with Byredo was not there. You didn't say a single word. In that video, I hadn't bought the fragrances yet. Like, y'all could have stopped me and said, well, not stop me because I'm happy I got this, but y'all could have said, just know, Leah, before you get it there, the lasting power isn't there. It's going to be gone today. And that's common with every single scent by Byredo. But Bibliothèque, I'll spray it and give you guys. It opened that plum. I smelled the plum. And I think, who'd have thunk? Who, not me. I wouldn't have thunk that a plum would be me. Like, I don't have anything. Well, I think I have one other one that's plum, and that is shocking to me. And it's, again, we'll talk about it at the full end of the year. It's one I already own. It has a bit of plum in it. The plum and the leather. The plum and the leather. Am I truly a leather girl? Like, do I love leather? This is me. I grew up in a floral home. I'm supposed to be white florals. That's how my mama raised me. I'm doing I'm doing different things. I went back and forth. When I tell you, it took me maybe a month to finally decide, because the coupon they give you for $60 off is good for, like, I think 60 days, 45 days after you buy the thing. So you can't keep it for a year. So I think I was one day before that coupon was about to expire before I bought it, because I went back and forth, and I was like, let me do Mojave Ghost again, because Mojave Ghost should have been the one. If we look at the notes of Mojave Ghost, you have floral, woody, powdery. You have musk in the bottom notes. You have a lot that I thought was going to be me. I thought Balda Afrique was going to be something because it's also a floral. It has it has bergamot, which I love bergamot, but we ain't said bergamot in one time in today's fragrances. I don't know what's going on. I loved it. It's my favorite of the Byredo. The second one that I was in between, funny enough, Rose of No Man's Land. That was my second. And that has a pink pepper, a Turkish rose. Two things I love. Pink pepper. When Aaliyah's Face said that her fragrance had pink pepper in it, I was like, okay, I'm going to buy it. Like, I didn't know she loved pink pepper as much as, like, I love pink pepper. Like, my number one has pink pepper. You know I love Delina Exclusive. Y'all know I'm a Delina Exclusive girl. So when it said pink pepper, I was like, okay, don't say any more. But also, Rose of No Man has Turkish rose, which is another thing. I'm just a rose girl. I love a good rose note. You might see Rose of No Man's at a different point because it is such a good, perfect, lighter rose. It's a lighter rose than Delina. And some days you don't need all of what Delina can bring. Like, Delina can be it could be a bit much. Next, we have Gucci Bloom. I bought Gucci Bloom. It's a simple fragrance. It's very simple. It's not over. It's not too much. It's what I thought Gucci Bloom was gonna be. I said I was gonna buy Gucci Bloom at the top of this year. I bought Gucci Bloom. It's traditional me. It's what I love on the page. It's got tuberose, a jasmine bud. I smell just straight floral. I smell just kind of that jasmine is high. It has medium projection, I wrote down, as medium longevity. I'm looking at my notes because I take extensive notes. I wear one of my scents the entire week, and I make notes, and I listen to compliments, and I see how it interacts. And for this, it's not much you can do. If this is going to be too basic for some people are just like, what is this? Well, I need more, and I can get that you would need more because it is just very simple. But I think it's great for those days where I'm flying on a plane. I don't want to be too much. I'm going to a dentist's office. I'm very cognizant of, like, my dentistry or people who are in close proximity to me. I don't want to offend with the scent I'm wearing, or I know how annoying it could be to be on a plane, because a plane is a place where scents linger. And if you're on a plane for 4 hours, you don't want to be next to someone who, whether they smell bad or they smell overly good. I don't want anything. I want blind. I want a blind nose. I just want to smell nothing almost. And I think this is a non-offensive, barely there, light sprinkling, fresh shower. Is it a floral, fresh floral, or just floral? I would almost put this fresh floral. But if it's just a straight floral too, it doesn't have fruitiness. It doesn't have anything. It's just a straight good white floral. I think I have a lot of simples, so I can't say whether I repurchase it or not. I got to think about that during the end of the year because it's so simple. I have a lot of simples. I have a lot of simples though. And my number one that I've purchased this year. Now, granted, this is also, spoiler alert, my number one fragrance of the year in general. Like it knocked down my list. Don't be surprised at the end of the year when you see Valaya Exclusive or Valaya. Valaya or Valaya. Like, y'all, don't come for my pronunciation because I've heard it pronounced several different ways. But this one, girl, it's known as a fresh floral. It has main notes of almond, bergamot. So we did get bergamot back into the picture. It has powdery notes, white flowers, vanilla, sandalwood. It's exclusive. Remember this. It's exclusive. It's not the regular one. I never smelled well, I have smelled, but I've never owned the normal one. And I think I don't need to. I don't think I need to have normal Valleja because they did something with this one. They did something with the factories was factorying, perfumes that Marley, okay, they were perfuming. It's everything. It's simple. It's what I want when I say fresh florals. Like last year, if you see my video, I think I was yearning. I was going Way by North Bondi. I was looking at Lazy Sunday by Replica. I was looking at Forever Moods. You Remind Me. I think I have a lot of things that I was looking for the total package when it came to a fresh floral. Like I everything smelled good, but I just felt like, take it up one level, give me projection, give me longevity, and then I think I'm a fresh florals girl, but I felt like everything fresh meant like it wasn't lasting. Like fresh, I love a fresh floral. My only, like, when you see my video again, I keep referencing my video for the end of the year because I'm gonna probably harp on it. When you see some of my fragrances that are at the bottom and they're fresh floral, it's not because I don't like the scent of them. I just wish they could take it to the next level. Well, they claim to be perfumes, but they give toilettes. They give here today, gone tomorrow. They give, for the price tag I'm paying, I want something that lasts in the fresh florals. And I think this gets it right. It smells like fresh laundry that's outside on a spring day. And that's what I want, but the fresh laundry doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. I think Valaya. I think the normal one, I think it would be too fresh for me. That's why I'm scared to like even approach it because I think it lends to be too fresh. And I don't want it too fresh then. I just want the perfect balance. And I think that's the perfect balance. So that's my number one fragrance. If I could spray it on me every single day and I wasn't trying new things, like on a normal day, I'm wearing that. If you want to know what I'm smelling like when I'm not doing a testing week, that's your girl. I'm definitely repurchasing it. Give me 10 of them right now. Also, really quickly, last year I was on my oil kick, but I was just starting my perfume oil journey, and I was just with Brown Sugar Babe. That was my only, forte, my only kind of entrance into the scent world. I did not know that there were other perfume oils out there that were much, much cheaper. Now, I've since said, you know what, Brown Sugar Babe, I love it, I respect it, but y'all, them ones that they just be printing out the labels on, some places they got it. And when I say some places got it, if you saw when I went to New York, I went to two different fragrance places. I went to Gold Star Fragrances and I went to Exotic Fragrances. Exotic Fragrances has every single thing you can possibly think of in a oil. Every perfume you could even conceptualize, they have it in an oil variety. And I think it's only $6 for like their little bottles. And again, I only have their smallest size because I was flying. I only have a carry-on. I have been obsessed with them. So Exotic Fragrances, I got some from there, and they have an online option as well. Gold Star was good as well. I also went to a place here in Charlotte called Taj Essentials. And I got like a little version of Delina as well. Taj Essentials also has an online arm to it. And I think all of these were like below $8 per bottle. And then online, I saw they have another perfume place in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and they have it online. So I actually ordered them online. Everywhere else I went into, so Taj Essentials, I went here in Charlotte. exotic fragrances. I was in New York and I went there. They both have online arms. And then Winston-Salem, they have a physical location. And I'll list the name down below because I'm forgetting the name of the Winston-Salem place. But this has probably been the best, one of the best, because you get so much. And I bought some of my favorite fragrances. So I bought Gucci Bloom in the oil. I bought Beach Walk in the oil. I think buying perfume oils, I've realized is a good way for a fragrance that doesn't last, the longest. So putting that on first, really right after the shower, and mixing it really with my lotion. And then I spray my perfume before I leave. So it intensifies. And I bought also I think I bought this in New York, the perfume oil version of Bibliothèque as well. I can't be mad anymore that it doesn't last long. Like Bibliothèque does not last long by itself, but partnering it with a perfume oil, if I feel like I love a scent, but it's not lasting, I get a perfume oil of it and it's chef kiss. So I've been loving perfume oils. Again, I will link down below the 3 places that I truly say is a good place to get them. Brown Sugar Babe, again, want to support a Black owned business, but also the price is pricing. The price is pricing. And I do think that I've gotten some bangers of oils. Like just, even though the bottle cheap, all this, and got a little label on it, you just pour $6. I'll take my $6, please. Tell me down below though, what scent should I buy next? I might have a fragrance coming in the mail, okay? Okay, I might have another Lancome scent coming in the mail this week, okay? And I might have a travel size Mugler in that box with it, okay? I don't have any Muglers. I was about to say I don't think I have any Killians, but I do have a Killian. But I realized I kind of wanted to smell this Mugler scent that I saw in an oil in a store, and I swiped it on. I was like, maybe I need to try a little Mugler situation. Lancome one I know I'm gonna love because I had the travel of it, and I think it's gonna be contender for the end of the year. But we'll see at the end of the year. Stay tuned to see my end of year rankings of my whole perfume collection. I think it's been an incredible year for fragrances for me in 2025, and hopefully, I can stick to some semblance of a no buy for the rest of the year. Maybe. Well, Sephora VIB coming up. So if you stay locked in, tuned in, and subscribed, you'll see all the fragrance and more content that I have coming your way. Also have that notification bell on so you're alerted when new videos do come your way. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 to keep up with my shenanigans in real time. TikTok at Lia Lavon, which is a few more shenanigans and a bit more real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.